In the quiet town of Hollow Creek, something stirred that no one could see. Nestled in the heart of the country, Hollow Creek was a picture of serenity, a place where tranquility was the norm, and the rhythm of life was as predictable as the changing of seasons. But beneath this tranquil surface, uneasiness began to creep in, like the first chill of a winter's evening. Residents started noticing the unusual, objects moving on their own, the hushed whispers of strange noises piercing the silence of the night. Pets too seemed perturbed, their behavior erratic, as if they sensed an unseen presence. The town's old-timers spoke in hushed tones about the inexplicable happenings, their eyes reflecting a fear they dared not voice. These were not mere coincidences, not simple tricks of the mind. Something was amiss in Hollow Creek, and then one by one people started to disappear. The first to vanish was old Mrs. Thompson, the town librarian. A woman as predictable as the rising sun, her daily routines were as familiar to the townsfolk as their own. Yet one grim Tuesday, the library doors remained eerily shut. A search of her home revealed no signs of struggle, no hastily packed bags, just a half-finished cup of tea, now cold. The mystery deepened as others started to vanish. First the local baker, then the school janitor, each disappearance as baffling and unexplainable as the last. No notes, no evidence, no leads. It was as if they had been plucked from existence by an unseen hand. Rumors began to swirl, whispers of a curse, a phantom, a beast. The once jovial town square became a ghost town, gripped by a palpable fear that was almost suffocating. But the worst was yet to come. With no help coming from outside, the townsfolk decided to take matters into their own hands. As the sun set, the once peaceful town turned into a hive of activity. The fear of the unknown had turned into a desperate resolve to uncover the truth behind the chilling disappearances. Every able man and woman banded together, forming search parties that ventured out into the darkness, armed with nothing more than torchlights and a shared sense of determination. The town, once familiar and comforting, now held an air of mystery. Each corner, each alley, seemed to hold secrets, whispering tales of horror that were too terrifying to comprehend. As they searched, they discovered strange symbols etched on the town's walls and streets, symbols that were alien, yet eerily mesmerizing. The symbols seemed to be a language of their own, a language that spoke of things not of this world. The realization that they were dealing with something beyond their understanding began to dawn upon them. The symbols, the disappearances, all pointed to a force that was far removed from their realm of comprehension. Each new discovery brought with it a wave of dread, a sense of impending doom that they were too afraid to acknowledge. And then, just as they thought they were getting closer to the truth, they stumbled upon something they weren't prepared for. The search had led them to a revelation, a horrifying truth that was far more terrifying than anything they could have ever imagined. Just when they thought they were getting closer to the truth, they found something they weren't prepared for. In the heart of the forest, they found a circle of stones, and in the middle, a gaping hole leading into the unknown. A chill crawled down their spines as they peered into the abyss, the sheer darkness mocking their feeble torchlights. This was not just a geological anomaly, it was a nightmare come to life, a portal into the belly of their fears. The discovery of the hole sent shockwaves through the tight-knit community. Whispers of dread fluttered through the town like a relentless winter breeze, freezing hearts with fear. Disbelief wrestled with the grim reality. A silent war waged in the minds of the townsfolk. The hole was a paradox, an embodiment of terror, and yet their only hope. Friends, family, loved ones swallowed by the void, their whereabouts unknown, their fate a haunting question mark. The horror of the situation was too much for some, but for others it ignited a spark of bravery. A handful of courageous souls decided to face the unthinkable. They chose to descend into the abyss, to challenge the unknown, fueled by desperation and a glimmer of hope. They armed themselves with courage, a light to guide them, and a resolve as strong as iron. Their mission was simple, yet daunting, to rescue their missing loved ones. As they descended into the darkness, they couldn't shake off the feeling that they were being watched. The inky blackness held secrets, secrets that were about to unfold.